I was given early access to a film called Cassandra to review, and I went into it expecting to analyze it. Instead, it wound up hitting me a whole lot closer to home than I was ready for. See, I thought that I would focus on the technical side, the fact that it features a neurodiverse cast, that the main character of Seymour, played by Clayton Ducharme, is a nonverbal, autistic man who also co-wrote the script and composed the soundtrack, that it's an autistic-led film from the ground up and treats the subject matter with all the respect and dignity that it deserves. And to be clear, all of those things matter, but that's not what stayed with me. What actually happened is I got pulled into these very personal, sometimes uncomfortable, very real moments in one man's life, and how those moments rippled out into the people around him, for better or worse. There were times when I was fiercely proud of him, and then there was times when I was honestly moved to tears. And sometimes I was just angry, and sometimes those were angry tears. See, there are moments where Seymour's personhood gets overridden, where people speak for him, decide for him. And I felt that frustration immediately, not just because of my own lived experience, but because I've seen that happen so many more times than I can possibly count, especially when someone cannot speak for themselves. And then there's his mom. She doesn't forget that he's a person, but she can't stop seeing him as the child she remembers he once was, imposing her fears over his dreams. And that tension between love and control and protection and limitation, it's very messy in as much as it's very real. See, I started out angry at her, and eventually I found myself frustrated for him while simultaneously understanding exactly where her fears were coming from. Not agreeing with her decisions, mind you. Just wanting to be angry with her, but not quite being able to get there because my understanding was right there alongside the anger. And I honestly also really connected with Cassandra, the support worker at the start of the film. I spent years in that role myself, and there is a weight to it you carry. The pay is honestly terrible. The people who stay are the ones who genuinely care. You are not in this field for the money. It is hard to move on from a job when it's not really a job anymore and you're that involved in someone's life and they're a part of yours. So this isn't a clean clinical review. It's more like this film got entirely inside of my skin, especially now, during Autism Visibility Month. There is a lot of talk about representation, but Cassandra isn't just showing autism. It's showing what happens when someone's identity is constantly filtered through other people's expectations, even when those people care, even when those people love them. Like I said, I went into this expecting to analyze it, and I started taking notes. I did not expect it to make me feel this much instead.